A release date for the fourth Spider-Man movie hasn't been announced yet, but Amy Pascal, the film director, has already sort of confirmed that we will definitely see at least 3 more Spider-Man movies in the future. This information made all the Spidey fans absolutely happy, but also, we got a question now. Who is going to play the role of Spider-Man? Tom Holland? And is it true that Tobey Maguire is going to replace the youngest Peter Parker? We know you're dying to know, so stick with us till the end of this video. We got a lot to tell. If you're a Marvel fan, you probably already know that the next Spidey movie is going to happen very soon, as Amy Pascal has confirmed it. This is not the last movie that we are going to make with Marvel. This is not the last Spider-Man movie, she told Fandango. We are getting ready to make the next Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland and Marvel. We're thinking of this as 3 films, and now we're going to go on to the next 3. This is not the last of our MCU movies. Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, said that this new movie production will start very soon. Amy Pascal and I and Disney and Sony are talking about, yes, we're actively beginning to develop where the story heads next, which I only say outright because I don't want fans to go through any separation trauma like what happened after Far From Home. That will not be occurring this time. But the thing is that there's still no information on who exactly is going to play the role of Spider-Man. If you keep up with the movie industry news, you definitely have heard that Tom Holland has recently stated that he wants to quit his acting career. It took everyone by surprise that Tom is even thinking about things like this. The actor said, "Maybe it's time for me to move on. I have to take Peter Parker into account as well, because he is an important part of my life." And then he added, "If I'm playing Spider-Man after I'm 30, I've done something wrong." There definitely was a sense for me as an actor that this was the last time that I could potentially don the suit. So a lot of that emotion came from the act of saying goodbye, which is one of the biggest themes throughout this film, Tom Holland explained. Maybe Tom decided to quit because at that time he wasn't sure about the movie's future. So he decided to quit because he realized that he actually had a great time working on the project and he gained the experience he wanted. I don't know what the future of Spider-Man looks like. I don't know whether I'm going to be a part of it. Spider-Man will always live on in me, and I know that the producer Amy Pascal and the studio are keen to figure out what the next chapter of Spider-Man looks like. If that happens to be with me, then that's very exciting. But you know, if it's time for me to walk away, then I'll do so proudly. Tom then added that for the last 6 years, he has been focused only on his career, and he decided that now it's time to focus on something bigger, like starting a family. Our man definitely talks about his relationship with Zendaya, but still, it is difficult to believe that Zay would let him quit. But it looks like Tom's plans have opened the way for the return of another famous Spider-Man, Toby Maguire. Thanks to Spider-Man No Way Home, Toby already had a chance to wear his Spidey suit once again as Toby, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland worked together. Even though the movie was mostly focused on Tom's hero, Toby Maguire and Andrew Garfield appeared in the movie's second half to play substantial roles. Rumor has it that Toby enjoyed the return so much that he's now thinking of replacing Tom Holland if the next Spidey movie happens. Yeah, that might sound crazy, but isn't it crazy that we eventually saw him portraying Peter Parker after so many years? Spider-Man No Way Home gave the audience another chance to see Toby as Spider-Man, and also renewed interest in seeing even more of him afterward. This is one of the main reasons why the question of who's gonna play the role of Spidey has become frequently asked. There is no official announcement from either Marvel Studios or Sony, so we can only speculate what'll happen next. There was only one interesting moment during the interview that Toby had after the movie's release. He revealed that the MCU Phase 4 film is responsible for making him excited to keep playing the role. Indeed, it makes sense, because Toby's reinvigorated interest in playing Spider-Man after Spider-Man No Way Home is huge now. The actor also revealed that he's ready to return for more movies whenever the studio calls him. For many people, it means that he really enjoyed working on Spider-Man No Way Home and seeing what the film did with his version of Peter. So, taking all of this into consideration, we can assume that the ideas of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man return that previously seemed far-fetched are now more realistic. But in which movie can he potentially appear first? We assume it's Avengers: Secret Wars. Even before Marvel Studios officially announced plans for Avengers: Secret Wars, there were already talks about Toby's potential return through the multiverse. The plot of the multiverse gives a natural opportunity for Toby to return to the MCU, and also if this happens, some lifelong dreams of many fans could be fulfilled. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man returning in Avengers: Secret Wars means he could finally meet the Avengers and other Marvel heroes. Sam Raimi, a movie director who created Spider-Man trilogy was actually made before the MCU, and it means that it is an independent trilogy and is separate from other Marvel movies. So, in the film Spider-Man No Way Home, Tobey Maguire shared the screen with another Marvel superhero for the first time. It would be really cool to see Tobey's Spidey meeting Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, uniting two icons of Marvel's movie history. The movie would also be an opportunity for him to meet Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man or Chris Evans' Captain America if they return through the multiverse or fight alongside other Avengers. All these theories sound good, but what about Tom Holland? We all know that Sony and Marvel Studios allegedly want Tom Holland to star in MCU Spider-Man movies, but there's still a chance that Tobey Maguire could return for any of these films in some capacity. Sony and Marvel Studios once teased all fans that Spider-Man would jump between universes. But why is this yet to happen? Maybe Tobey's Spider-Man would have a chance to do this, so he'll keep on traveling the multiverse. Since Spider-Man No Way Home set up the Venom symbiote for Tom Holland's next movie, he could eventually try to find Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man again and ask about his experience with it. Many critics still think that the success of the last Spidey movie, Marvel and Sony really got interested in creating fresh ways to bring Tobey Maguire back for either Spider-Man 4, 5, or 6. We gotta admit that Tobey and Tom Holland became good friends while working for Spider-Man No Way Home. And what if Tobey replaced not Spider-Tom Holland, but Tony Stark as Peter's mentor? We bet the audience would love to see their bond, and it'll also open the doors to the next Spidey movies where all three Spiders are united once again. Of course, we can fantasize and make assumptions, but one day things will become clear. Plus, there's another rumor assuming that Tom Holland eventually decided to sign a deal with Marvel, so he'll be back for the new Spider-Man movie. It was recently announced that despite Tom Holland's statement about quitting his acting career, the actor changed his mind and agreed to portray Spider-Man Peter Parker once again. One of the insiders from the movie industry claimed that Tom just got a new Spider-Man deal, and the deal includes a second round of movies. Believe it or not, but Jeff Sneider, an insider who's been working in the movie industry for years, appeared on the Hot Mic with Jeff Sneider and John Roca podcast and said that Tom Holland closed a deal for the as-yet untitled Spider-Man 4. But don't rush to believe these words 100%. The info hasn't been confirmed yet, but Jeff Sneider said that the new contract includes another Spider-Man trilogy and at least 3 more appearances. Jeff Sneider noted that he had heard that Holland had closed a deal, but that is not confirmed. Even though Jeff reached out to Marvel Studios and expected them to comment on the situation, they ignored him. Even if this is just a rumor, for many Tom Holland fans, it was such great news to hear that there is a chance for their favorite Spidey to come back. Who is going to be the next Spider-Man, Tom Holland or Tobey Maguire? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you really like our content. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.